Now each step is going to be pretty short and sweet. Our first thing to do is, once we're seeing our model here, is to go to the Systems tab. That's where the mechanical systems are, and those include HVAC, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, plumbing and piping, and electrical. We're going to deal with HVAC. And the first thing that you do when you put HVAC in is put in some mechanical equipment. It's things like hot water heaters and chillers and filters and air handling units. So there we go. We're going to put the air handling unit in. And so when you click on the system's mechanical, this comes up and there's a lot of stuff already loaded for you. And so we're just going to pick this smallest one. It's probably not the right size, but for mass modeling and visualization, it will be fine. And we're going to put it in somewhere. Now, if I put it in way over here, all the ducting that goes up in the roof will probably not have enough room. So I'm going to try to put it in right here. And then I think I'm going to rotate that just because I know, and I'll show you how I know. When I click on it, I know that this is the in where my return air goes, and this is my out where it blows out. And so usually you'll see a little wall, a little cabinet here, a little closet with a grill on it that feeds in down below. Sometimes it would be facing out here, but most often it's done that way. So I thought I'd do it that way, and I'm gonna, once it's highlighted, I'm gonna move it back a little bit. The architect is gonna have to put a wall in here. The architect forgot about putting this in, or was suspecting it would be a different type of HVAC design, maybe a roof mount or a mini split or a heat pump or something like that. But this is what we're going to do, and we can move it to where it looks like they can do it. And again, this is just a mass model. The exact position isn't important. And now that was cool. I was able to see that. Let's do our view range. We did that once before. View range in this view to see everything unlimited above it, because I'm going to be putting in ducts and stuff that might be way up in the air. So our next thing to do is to put in the main duct, and we're not going to do any design. We're just going to leave it how it is, but we're going to put in rectangular ducts, mitered elbows, and taps. Okay, and the next thing I need to do is make sure it's what we call supply air. That means we're supplying air to the rest of the building. And the middle elevation probably wants to be something like 10 feet. That gives it a little bit of room off of the ceiling, right? You can have 2x4s and rafters and joists and stuff up there. So I'm going to move it up a little bit. And it's probably going to, run somewhere down the middle here. Something like that. I don't really care where it goes. Right now, we're doing a mass model. Let's see what that looks like in my 3D view. Isn't that cool? It's starting to kind of really show up and show how this linking business works. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my floor plan. Here's a really cool thing. If I click on the air handler, I know that's going to have to connect into something. That's what air handlers do. They connect into the ducting. So I'm going to say connect into supply air out. Yep, I want the out. And then click onto there. And that's my whole next step. Place the air handler, place the duct, connect the duct. And when we see it in 3D, it should look something kinda like that.